Hey all, I'm Sabrina. So in today's video, I want to discuss with you 7 different organizations that have programs and opportunities for you to participate in a service year. Now before we get started, what is a service year? So a service year is a paid opportunity for you to gain new experiences and skills and get the chance to give back. Now when I say paid opportunity, what I mean is that you're supported through these programs while you're taking part in your service year. This could mean that you're receiving a living stipend or that food and housing is provided for you. Now, not all service year programs are equal or the same. Most of them are an entire year, but some are 9, 10, or 11 months. And there are even programs that are shorter than that if you can't dedicate an entire year to service. Some service years are team-based, which means you do everything in a team. Some are individual placements or more like internships. Some you travel across the nation if you are looking to explore, and others you're placed in one central location, whether that be a rural spot or an urban city. Service years also have lots of different service areas that they focus on. Some you can take part in many different types of service, others just one focus. And what I mean by types of service are the different service sectors. So maybe you're doing disaster response, or working in schools working on education, helping in a city with food security, or out in the backwoods building trails for environmental sustainability. The possibilities are absolutely endless. Like I said, there are lots of different service year opportunities out there, and in this video, I'm going to discuss 7 organizations that have those opportunities for you. Now in this video, I'm going to go over what the organization is, what they stand for or are looking to do, as well as their mission, and then the age range and the other requirements for you to either apply to or be able to participate in this program. I'm going to discuss a little bit how the program works and what you should be expecting if you're going to do a service year with one of these organizations. If you do not want to know all of these details and you just want a list of possibilities and would like to do the research on your own, then I have both timestamps and links in the description down below. Now, a quick disclaimer before I get into the video is that I do not have any personal experience with any of the organizations that I'm going to talk about today. My 2 service years that I did were both with AmeriCorps' NCCC program. If you're interested in learning that, as well as 4 other AmeriCorps service year opportunities, you can feel free to check out my video on those. If you have any personal experience with any of the organizations that I'm going to mention, please feel free to discuss your opinions down in the comments below. Now, in no specific order, let's get started. So number 1 is City Year. With the City Year program, it is an 11-month team-based program for those ages 17 to 25. In order to join, you also either need a high school diploma or a GED. City Year programs are located in over 350 different schools, 29 cities in 21 different states. So you have a lot of different options when you apply to this program. The goal of the City Year program is to ensure that students have the relationships and resources to help them thrive in and out of school. In this program, you will be serving as a student success coach. This means you're going to be serving as a tutor or a mentor to support students in grades 3 through 9, either a one-on-one situation in small groups or with their teacher in the classroom. Needless to say, this is a great opportunity for anybody who is looking to work in youth education, work with kids, or thinking about becoming a teacher. What's nice about this program is that while it may only be 1 year for you, members continue to serve in the same schools year after year. That way the kids that have worked with city members in the past are working with city members as they go from grade to grade, and they have that constant support. With this program, you receive a living stipend, an education award upon completion of the program, and relocation allowance. You also have the opportunity to either receive discounted or free transportation to and from the schools that you were serving in. Number 2 is Public Allies. Public Allies is a 10-month program for those ages 17 and up who have either a high school diploma or a GED and are a permanent resident of the United States. Public Allies has programs in 25 different communities across the nation. On their website, it states that Public Allies is a national movement committed to advancing social justice and equity by engaging and activating the leadership of young people. Their mission is to create a just and equitable society and develop the leaders to sustain it. So in this program, you're going to serve with their partnering organizations and a nonprofit apprenticeship. You can expect to serve in sectors such as youth development, public education, economic development, and environmental issues. You're going to be improving and addressing the issues in these sectors while developing your own leadership skills. Now, this is a great program for anyone who really wants to hone in and develop their leadership skills, as well as help promote and create a just and equitable society. During this program, you receive a living stipend, and an education award upon completion of your service. Number 3 is the Student Conservation Association. Now, this organization has a lot of different programs and placement opportunities. They have programs for those under 18, including high school summer placements, as well as team-based or internships for those 18 and up or 21 and up. Those projects range from 3 to 12 months, and they're across all 50 states. SCA's mission is to build the next generation of conservation leaders and inspire lifelong stewardship of the environment and communities by engaging young people in hands-on service to the land. So in this program, you could be out in the backcountry building trails or preventing forest fires, or if you're not a fan of the more rural environments and you need a more urban environment, they do have programs located within communities that focus on environmental education. Now, these programs are good for anybody who wants to serve in environmental education or environmental restoration and really cares about our public lands and our national parks. In this program, you receive a living stipend, housing, travel expense, and an education award. Number 4 is Mercy Volunteer Corps. This is a 1-year program for high school graduates ages 21 and up. They have different programs in 11 cities around the United States, as well as placements in South America. Part of their mission states that their volunteers cultivate both mercy and justice in the world by embracing compassionate service, social justice, spirituality, and a simple lifestyle within the community. Volunteers in this program will have the opportunity to serve with different communities that are both underprivileged and marginalized. With this program, you will either be serving in the sectors of education, healthcare, or social services. Now, there's a long list of different work that you can do within this organization. In the education sector, you could be teaching or tutoring. In the healthcare sector, you could be doing physical therapy or nursing. And then the social service sector, you could be doing counseling, community outreach, or advocacy. And this program is really great for those who are passionate about any of those service sectors, either education, healthcare, or social services. Or if you're looking to go into education as a teacher or healthcare as a nurse or a doctor, this is a great way to give back, learn more skills, and take that with you when you head off to your next steps. In this program, transportation is completely covered, and you also receive housing, food, and a living stipend. Number 5 is the American Conservation Experience. These programs range from 3 to 6 months, and you have to be between the ages of 18 to 35 to participate in these programs. They have programs in 5 states, which include Arizona, Utah, North Carolina, California, and Texas, as well as American Samoa and Puerto Rico. On their website, their mission states, ACE is a nonprofit organization dedicated to providing rewarding environmental service opportunities that harness the idealism and energy of the volunteer labor force to help restore America's public lands. ACE is grounded in the philosophy that cooperative labor on meaningful conservation projects fosters cross-cultural understanding and operates on the belief that challenging volunteer service unites people of all backgrounds to a common cause. In this program, you will have the opportunity to work alongside the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, the National Park Service, the Bureau of Land Management, and many more different organizations. You can expect to be helping both protect and preserve public lands by doing invasive species removal and trail building and other various restoration and conservation projects. This program is great for those of you who want to help preserve and protect the environment and the U.S.'s public lands and want to work hands-on in order to achieve those goals. While participating in these programs, you'll receive a living stipend, food during your work days, and accommodation during work and off work. So in this program, your work days are going to range something like 8 days on, 6 days off, or 4 days on, 3 days off. And during the work days, as I said, you get food and you get housing. Your housing is most likely going to be a tent setup. And then on your days off, you're expected to get your own food, but you are provided with a modest apartment or a place to stay. Number 6 is the Bay Area Youth Agency Consortium. This is a 1-year service opportunity that takes place in the San Francisco Bay Area and is for those of you who are 17 and older. Their mission is to collaborate with both schools and community-based organizations to serve youth and families in the San Francisco Bay Area. So in this program, you are going to be placed in either a partnering school or a community-based program. As a member, you're going to be providing opportunities for meaningful engagement, skill building, emotional and social development to the youth of the Bay Area who have been impacted by poverty and the stresses of both disadvantaged neighborhoods and under-resourced schools. You can expect to be working one-on-one with students to tutor, provide academic support, lead workshops, help teach classes, and more. Once again, this is a great program for those of you who want to work in the education sector, are passionate about providing students with the resources they need, hoping to work with youth or kids, and want to live in San Francisco for a year. With this program, you receive a living stipend and an education award upon completion of the program. Number 7 is Earth Corps. So Earth Corps is a 10 to 11 month program. However, they do have opportunities for shorter placements. You need to be between the ages of 18 to 25 and have experience working outdoors or with physical labor. And Earth Corps is located in Seattle, Washington. So with Earth Corps, there are actually 3 different programs. There's Earth Corps Crew, Earth Corps Specialist, and Earth Corps Volunteer. Earth Corps Crew is the team-based program where you're going to be working hands-on. You're going to work, camp, and learn through performing environmental restoration. So this is a physically demanding job. You are going to be outdoors working, and you work through all different kinds of weather. As far as the physical work you're going to be doing, you can expect to be building or restoring trails, pulling invasive species, working on habitat and restoration projects, and more. You'll also be participating in different workshops to further your own education and understanding of environmental education. Those workshop topics will range from anything such as botany, ecology, environmental restoration, and more. You do receive both a stipend and education award with this program. Their second program is Earth Corps Volunteer, and this is a program for those of you who are looking to work more in a management position or work with community outreach. Volunteers will be working in teams of 5 in order to engage the community in restoring our public lands. You'll also get a chance to participate in workshops such as volunteer engagement, event planning and management, and more. Their third and newest program is Earth Corps Specialist. Now, this is for those of you who already have a background or prior experience with environmental conservation, namely habitat restoration and fieldwork experience. This program is a mix of both fieldwork and management opportunities. The 3 programs that Earth Corps does offer do have some similarities, but they also have some differences. So if you're interested in this organization, I encourage you to look further into each of their opportunities to figure out which one best suits you. All right, that's it for the video today. As I said earlier, if you're looking for more opportunities, feel free to check out my channel for more videos, or you can go to serviceyear.org. On serviceyear.org, you are going to find a lot of different opportunities that are currently available, as well as different organizations that are offering these opportunities, and there are thousands of them out there. One pro tip before you go is that if you haven't found any service programs that are for you or that you're really interested in, but you do have one organization or nonprofit that you really love and are passionate about, I encourage you to either go to their website to find an email that you can reach out to, or give them a call on the phone, reach out to them however you can, and see if you can set something up like an internship or something that would be like a service year, but allows you to serve with them in a sector that you are passionate about. Once again, I have all these programs linked below, and if you have any experiences with these programs, please feel free to share in the comment boxes below. Until next time, I hope this helps.